All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. This is just going to be a quick video on how a lot of Jake are too carnal, man, and they get emotional very quickly, man, and they go to violence very, very quickly. And this is a video that I came across on the internet, right? And I'm gonna play it in a minute, but I just want to show how most Jake men, they're too emotional and they're carnal and they overreact when they don't need to, right? And this video, I don't exactly know what happened before, but I'm guessing because the two men, well, the man that's the driver and the woman in the back, they both have a face covering, but the Jake behind the driver, he don't have one. So I'm guessing that it was something related to the time of the lockdown, and maybe he was told to put on a mask or something like that, and he didn't want to, right? Which, that's fair enough if you don't want to do that, but the driver also don't have to drive you in his own car. But this Jake thought he was gonna try and get ghetto with him and be like, oh, and I'm gonna show how street I am, and I'm gonna tell you don't stop playing with me, son, and all that, and try and gangster his way up and bully him into driving him somewhere. But that never worked, right? And then he ends up doing some crazy stuff, but that's not necessary to do, man, right? And the overall point of this lesson is that you need to not be carnal like that, man. The scriptures say that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. The scriptures also say that a man that can control his own spirit is a good thing, roughly paraphrasing, man. The scriptures speak on controlling your own spirit. I'm going to play the video.
I don't drive drunk people. I don't drive people without a mask. Don't give me this attitude. This is my car.
Okay, yeah, he said it. I don't drive people without a mask. So it must have been during the time of that thing, which that we know that thing was BS anyway, right? But he said, I don't drive people without that. He said, I don't drive drunk people, and I don't drive people without that, which this guy is in the front's an idiot anyway, and more than likely ended up taking them things, right? And could not even be around anymore for all we know, right? But when it comes to the time of the Karagma, you ain't gonna be able to just bully your way into saying to the store clerk, man, you're gonna take my money. This is legal tender. And then try and think you can bully your way out of that because you'll get grabbed up, man. And Esau will be looking for a reason to arrest Jake in that time, so that they can force him in a scenario where they can give them the Karagma in that time, man. So you gotta be wise out here, man. And that's what a lot of these Jakes are not good at doing, man. They're not very good at being wise, you know? Not very good at being wise, man. I'm gonna carry on playing.
Can you drive? Get out. Can you drive, please? No. Drive. I refuse to drive. You refuse to drive? Yes. Okay. We'll go stay here for 5 minutes. We'll see about that.
Alex, can you please cover your mouth?
Life. Let's stay for a second life.
Alex, please.
Man,
Stop being Alex,
Now, during when this time came, right? If you was in a scenario like this, you're not a sellout to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua if you would have just covered your face for the journey of driving the car and then not cover it afterwards, right? You're not a sellout to the Lord if you do that, right? Now, that's different than taking that thing that they was giving everybody, right? Because taking that thing that everyone was giving you was a big deal, man, and we're seeing the effects of it now. But you wouldn't have been a loser if you wore a face covering at that time just so that you can do your journey with your woman and then go wherever you're going, man. Right? There's no need to always be a hero, man. Right? There's no need to be a hero. There's gonna come a time when we gotta stand strong and say no to the BS. But this, how he's doing it, is not a method of how you would do that, man. Right? He could have just waited and took another taxi, but instead he goes on a mad one, man.
5 minutes.
Alex, chill out, please.
No, let him talk. He's a gangster.
It's not about being gangster. Can you just listen?
5 minutes, my brother.
Alex,
We're on
please.
3 right now already.
Can you cover your mouth? At least?
3 minutes. going too, brother. You gangster. You better have
And that's the thing, like he's acting like he's so tough, right? But everything that his woman's telling him to do, he's doing. But he won't listen to what the guy that he's in his car is telling him to do. I don't drive people that don't have a mask, so you could have just been like, all right, I'll get out then and I'll find another driver. But he's doing everything that his woman's telling him to do, and he's there arguing with the guy, right? Covering his face over with his t-shirt, but he won't cover it with a face covering. During that time, he wouldn't have did that. He thought, nah, that's a bit too far, but he thinks that covering it with his t-shirt does something is stupid, man. Like Jakes like this are the worst kind of Israelites that I like to be around, man. Them Israelites that think that they're in gang kind of thing, man. I don't like them kind of Jakes, man. I find them very frustrating. And I found the majority of them to not be nowhere near as tough as they think they are when someone steps towards them in the same kind of way that they like to step towards people, man. I've always found that they're not nowhere near as tough by himself and all that stuff as they think they are the majority of the time, man. Right? And that's why I personally believe that when all hell breaks loose, a lot of them guys that think that they're tough in that kind of mindset, they're gonna find out that they're not as tough as they think they are. Most of them have never trained in any kind of fighting or anything like that. Most of them don't even really go and do any kind of fitness that they got any cardio or nothing like that. They're not really what the world thinks they are, man. Most of them are not. Most of them are just stupid, like how they do things, man.
Well, man,
You better have a gun over there.
can you stop? What the hell is wrong with you?
Stop that.
He's gonna call the police. Police, type of medical.
No, I'm a Lyft driver, and I have a rider who's being disrespectful to me.
Here now, the taxi driver's on the phone with the police, and this guy don't just say, you know what, let me get out the car, because the world's clearly going on a mad one because of this time. So let me not even rock the boat and spaz out. Let me just relax myself. But he couldn't handle that, man. He couldn't handle taking what he perceived as an L. So he wanted to get Carnal. And when you know how many times in the day that us brothers that believe in the Lord get disrespected and stuff like that by people in our life, man. But we understand that what the scriptures say, that woe to the world because of offences, for it must needs be that offences come. So these people, when we interact with them one day and they might never see them ever again, and they do something against us, that's been done deliberately so that these people can do offences to us, man, so that they can be worthy to get destroyed. So that they can have met a person that believes in the Lord, as was just minding their own business, offend them, and now they're worthy to get destroyed, man, and perish.
To me.
What's the address, sir? Where are you?
I'm right on the corner of Crossway Boulevard and 92nd Street.
Crossway Boulevard and 9th Street?
Yeah, 92nd Street.
Okay, so she's a passenger?
She's with her boyfriend.
Hold on, one moment.
Mm-hmm.
92 Street or 92 Avenue?
92nd Street. He's threatening me to her. I have him on the camera too.
You see, I mean, if you want to see the rest, anyway, man, you can play it yourself, man. Like, you can find it yourself. But he ends up like smashing the guy's car window and all of that. Jake's just wild, man. Jake is just wild. He ends up wanting to get out. I wanted to fight him and all of that. Like, it's just stupid, man. Right? You know what? I'll play it, man.
2nd Street. He's threatening me to her. I have him on the camera too.
All right, Crossway Boulevard and 92 Street. It doesn't look like they crossed each other. No.
See, if that's how he's going on when it's that time, right? If that's how he was going on when it was like that, and loads of people was bugging out when it was that time. Imagine what these people are going to be doing when you have to have a karogma to be able to buy your groceries, man. These people are going to lose the plot, man. Right? They're going to lose their mind. They're going to be running up in them stores, doing them flash mob thefts. They're going to lose the plot. They're going to just say, okay, you don't want to accept my money? I'll take it out the store then. I'll just take it out the store. You either take my money or I'm stealing it. That's what the kind of things that people are going to be saying, man. Anybody that went out to their supermarket in whatever city that very first day prior to them saying that it's official that they're gonna do a closing of everywhere, they would have seen how people was going on, man. They would have seen how people was moving. People was losing their plot, man. They was going mad. The women were scared. The men was all looking deep into people's eyes and like in a self-defense kind of way. But when all hell breaks loose, these people are gonna lose their mind, man. All right, I'm gonna end the video there anyway. But I just thought I would do a video on that to show that you can't be out here going on Carnal, man. All right, your how ain't rocking with that. All right, doesn't matter whether you're good at being strong or not. That's not a weapon that we've got at our disposal to use to be offensive with. It's a thing that we can use to be defensive, but we're not supposed to use it to be offensive with, man. And I'm going to end the video there. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Makakadash, Shalom to the nation of Israel. Shalom.